When flooding strikes, understanding exactly what your flood insurance covers can make the difference between a full recovery and financial hardship. I'm Chris with the Flood Insurance Guru, and today we're breaking down exactly what the National Flood Insurance Program covers, and just as importantly, what it doesn't. This information is crucial for every homeowner with a mortgage-required flood policy. NFIP policies offer two distinct types of coverage that you can purchase separately or together. Building coverage protects the structure itself, while contents coverage protects your personal belongings inside the home. For residential properties, you can purchase up to $250,000 in building coverage and up to $100,000 in contents coverage. For commercial properties, these limits increase to $500,000 each. But what exactly falls under each category? Let's break it down. Building coverage protects the physical structure of your home and its foundation. This includes electrical and plumbing systems, HVAC equipment, water heaters, built-in appliances like dishwashers and stoves, permanently installed carpeting over unfinished floors, permanently installed cabinet, paneling and bookcases, window blinds, and detached garages up to 10% of your building coverage. Building coverage also includes foundation walls, anchorage systems, and staircases attached to the building. If you have a basement, coverage is more limited, but still includes crucial systems like electrical outlets, circuit breakers, boxes, furnaces, water heaters, and central air conditioners. For single-family, primary residences insured to at least 80% of their replacement cost, building coverage is typically provided at replacement cost value. This means the policy pays to replace damaged property without deducting for depreciation, a significant benefit when rebuilding. Contents coverage protects your personal belonging, the items you would take with you if you moved. This includes furniture, clothing, curtains, electronic equipment, portable and window air conditioners, portable microwaves and dishwashers, carpets not included in building coverage, washing machines and dryers, food freezers and the food in them, and certain valuable items like artwork up to $2,500. Unlike building coverage, contents coverage is always provided at actual cash value, which means depreciation is deducted from the replacement cost. This is an important distinction that affects how much you'll receive for damaged personal property. For items stored in a basement, coverage is significantly limited. Only washers, dryers, food freezers, and the food in them are covered when located in basements. Other personal property stored in basements is not covered by NFIP policies. Understanding what's not covered is just as important as knowing what is. NFIP policies do not cover property outside your home, such as landscaping, septic systems, decks and patios, fences, seawalls, hot tubs, and swimming pools. They also don't cover most self-propelled vehicles like cars, motorcycles, or their parts. In basements and areas below the lowest elevated floor, coverage is limited. Finished walls, floors, ceilings, and personal belongings like furniture and electronics in these areas are not covered. Other exclusions include currency, precious metals, valuable papers like stock certificates, and pets. Importantly, NFIP policies don't cover temporary housing expenses if you're displaced by flooding, nor do they cover business losses due to business interruption. And remember, damage caused by moisture, mildew, or mold that could have been prevented by the property owner is not covered. This underscores the importance of taking immediate action to dry out your property after a flood. Let's look at some real-world examples. In this home, floodwaters reached 2 feet high on the first floor. The NFIP policy covered structural repairs, including replacing damaged drywall, electrical systems, flooring, and built-in cabinets under building coverage. The homeowners also had contents coverage, which helped replace furniture, clothing, and appliances damaged by the flood. However, because contents coverage is provided at actual cash value, they received the depreciated value of these items, not the full replacement cost. In this other example, a basement flooded during heavy rains. The NFIP policy covered the furnace and water heater, but not the finished walls, carpet, or furniture in the basement. This highlights the importance of understanding coverage limitations for below-grade areas. To maximize your NFIP coverage, consider these strategies. First, accurately document your home's contents with photos, videos, and receipts before any flooding occurs. Second, consider purchasing both building and contents coverage, even if only building coverage is required by your mortgage lender. Third, understand your policy's deductibles and how they affect both types of coverage. For high-value homes or those with expensive contents, consider supplemental coverage through private flood insurance, as NFIP limits may not be sufficient. And remember, there's typically a 30-day waiting period before coverage takes effect, so don't wait until flooding is imminent. Understanding exactly what your NFIP policy covers and doesn't cover is essential for proper flood protection. Review your policy regularly, especially if you've made significant changes to your home or acquired valuable items. For a personalized review of your flood insurance coverage or to explore your options, visit floodinsuranceguru.com or call us at 205-451-4294. We're here to help you navigate the complexities of flood insurance and ensure you have the protection you need.